Today we're going to be seeing how far I can get with $150 worth of aftermarket parts for the old Silverado here, or Restorado. It's a beat up farm truck, but I like tinkering with it, and I have some modifications and repairs today in store, just with cheap eBay parts I bought, $150 worth. So we can get around to unboxing them. I inspected a few of them, but didn't really get a great look at them yet. So we'll go ahead and do that first. First part is the tailgate bezel. $6 and some change, shipped to my door only. My old one, as you can see, I had the handle out as well. I'm working on that. But the old tailgate bezel was cracked on the tabs and had 2 screws holding it in. And then we got these license plate lights. I already have LED bulbs in mine, but what's special about these is 3 strips that are supposed to be red LEDs. So that's really cool. These were only $8.80 for the pair, shipped to my door. And then I've also got the whole set of radio control knobs because my volume and bass knobs are busted off. These were around $23, I think. And then in this big box, all 4 new rain guards for above each window. Here's the fronts. Here's a rear. Oh geez, that really don't want to come out of there. There it is. And then, saving the best for last. Well, before that, I should mention those rain guards were only $25 for all 4. Best for last, though. Now, this isn't really a repair like a lot of other stuff is. This is just an add-on. But it's definitely going to be the most noticeable thing and coolest thing. And it's also the most expensive, coming in at $92 and some change. Got hardware here. Here's one. This is the upper. And then here's the lower. These are grill inserts, the black mesh rivet design. And I've never had anything like these. To be honest, when I seen the pictures, I kind of thought they were plastic, especially for being aftermarket. But these are actually a very decent metal, which impressed me, and I really think they're gonna look amazing on there. So it all came out to around $150 for all the parts I've mentioned. Ballpark $150. And so we'll see what the finished product looks like. I'll get around to getting some of these parts installed, and I'll talk to you later. These are the directions to install the black mesh rivet style grill inserts on a 99 to 02 Silverado or Tahoe or Suburban. The HD and non-HD grills are the same for the inserts. So it says 2001 to 2002, actually, I just noticed that. But 99 and 2000 are the same as well. So I don't know what the deal is there. But anyhow, I guess the first step is obviously to pop the hood like I did. And then you have to remove the plastic cover. Now, generally you'd have to pop some clips out. But I broke all my clips previously, so That's easy. Remove the plastic push pins from the center of the bumper cover. I'm assuming that's the black piece on the chrome bumper. I don't really understand why I would remove that. It says to apply protective masking tape around the factory upper, center, and lower grill openings to protect the finish. I don't really understand that either, to be honest. I mean, this is also kind of a, it's not going to be a SEMA chuck, so I don't care that much. The grill has some nuts welded to it that we need to insert studs into. And then you do a nut on each side. Fairly self-explanatory. And then there's some K lock nuts that we install from the back side of the OEM grill shell. And obviously don't over tighten because we're working with a plastic grill and we're putting metal inserts on it. Don't want to bust the plastic. The directions are a little hard to understand, but you'll get that with the aftermarket stuff. I'm going to work on this, and I'll catch you when I'm done. The APS grill inserts are in. It is a super easy install. I'll try to get you somewhat of a view here. You can kind of see a stud or two there, and then you put the nut on. It is a size 3/8 is what I have here. 3/8 socket is what fits the nuts that come within the kit of mounting hardware. And I'd say that looks amazing, honestly. Let's close the hood. Oh yeah. That's really cool. I love it. I'd say that was worth the 92 bucks. Well, we can move on now. See ya in the next one. You know, they say it's the little things that count in life. So, here we go. It's kind of hard to do this with the camera device in one hand. Oh, I think I got it on, actually. Yeah, I do. I didn't realize I had the half moon deal in there right away. But, okay. And then we got this little critter because the base is busted off as well. And that one just slid right on. Nice. Definitely stands out. So let's go ahead and replace them all. I mean, heck, that thing's practically lit up compared to the others. Jeez. I think it just pulls off. Jeez. You know, I'll be honest. I should not have spent money on these little knobs. Because, I mean, it's a work truck, and, I mean, the thing has 284,000 miles on it. It's rusted out. The body is anyways. But with the other stuff I was doing, I figured I'd order a few more dinky things and make it a video for y'all. Definitely did not need to spend $23 on these. It worked without the knobs, obviously. But whatever. Whoops. Damn it. Dropped a new knob. Hopefully I can find it. Alright, that one's installed. This one. What? And now I gotta find the one that fell. Oh dear. Well, aren't we lucky? Well, what's going on here? Alright, got them all pressed in and installed. A lot brighter. Wow. And this one too.
From 1 to 7 p.m. at the Dive on 45 with live music from Sugar Bush Boys.
Nice. Okay, definitely didn't need to do that, but whatever. On to the next thing. We've got some fitment issues with the cheap tailgate handle bezel. I don't know if you can tell, but we've got a gap there. Almost all the way around, there is a gap. Maybe the metal, the tailgate housing, tailgate handle housing is a little bent out of shape. I mean, it looks straight to me. Either that or it's just the quality and poor fitment of a almost $7 only bezel. But now I don't have, there was a screw here and a screw here on the old one. And then when I had my tailgate apart, I actually busted off one of the clips, I think. I don't have it anymore. That was last week. So, I don't know. That didn't do a whole lot, but there she is. This looked confusing at first, but I guess what you do is you simply remove your light bulb, and then this acts as a light bulb socket. Wrong word, you know what I mean. It goes in where the light bulb went, is what I guess. So, guess we'll do that. I'm just thinking, man, this is hard holding this big bulky device here, one-handed. Just like so, it fits in. So now I obviously gotta clip these together. All right, these beauties are installed. At first I wasn't sure about the wiring, but this was one of those things in mechanics. It's just so simple that you don't realize it at first. Let's see if they work. To be honest, I'm slightly doubtful on if they even turn on properly and the red lights work. But we'll see. Okay, that is pretty cool. They actually work. They are so bright that you cannot see the red on the camera. It's not showing up. It's actually kind of blending in with the white to make a yellow I see on the screen. But through my physical vision, you can see the red. It looks killer. Here's a different angle. There they are. The 3 red strips. They're all lit up perfectly. And they're brighter than the Sylvania LED white bulbs I had in there. I've heard some concerns on the internet as to longevity of these light bulbs. We'll see. I mean, they were only $8.80 for everything shipped to my door. The housing, the bulbs, the wire. So, I mean, the little 2 tiny LED Sylvania bulbs, just the bulbs I placed in the housing months ago, just those 2 bulbs were $20 or more. So, we'll see how long those last. Turn them off here. Man, those definitely look cool. I'm pretty happy with that, as long as they last somewhat long, but I'm doubtful there. One mod left will be the window rain guards, because this one is completely busted off except for the part that's flush with the door. This one just has one bust in it. This one is intact but scratched up, and then this one is like the other side. And also, disclaimer, obviously this truck already had some aftermarket parts on it. The grill is new and aftermarket. As of a few months ago I installed it. That was $155 off eBay. And I have a video showing how I got this black texture on it instead of the chrome. That looks pretty cool, especially with the new inserts. And there's a couple other things I've done to it. Really the last thing that I've been slacking on is mirrors. That's how I bought it. Very ugly. Cracks and screws. Thinking I'm gonna go with modern style black lighted tow mirrors for like 125 bucks. Maybe I don't know. I think after this, better option might be to just be totally done with the truck, because it's got a few issues and not really worth putting too much more money into it. But I'll catch you once I've got the rain guards installed. One rain guard is on, and it looks actually better than I thought it was. It's kind of a big improvement in my opinion. And staying true to the channel name, we are not doing a thorough job removing goo. I left some on that one, and it seems to be holding good. If they start falling off later, that's on me, and I will suffer the consequences. And also, I am too lazy to take off the little inside panel for the mirror and remove the 3 nuts. So I am just gonna pull this back and get the rain guard shoved in there best I can. And we're also using a dirty t-shirt as a rag just to get some of the goo off. So, yep. And literally for these, all you do is very carefully pull off the red tape to reveal the glue to mount them. Super easy. This front door one, it has a very slight fitment issue. It didn't completely line up, but now that it's on, you can't really even tell. And then there's a little bit of a gap there. I mean, I think I did it right. Might be because I didn't take the time to remove this cover and have more room, but I mean, I don't really know what else, because it's supposed to be there. So, but it is what it is. It actually looks kind of cool. I don't know if those are supposed to line up better or not, but whatever, we'll keep on going. I've got all the mods done and repairs done. $150 later, this is where we're at. The grill inserts are looking good. I replaced all 4 rain guards. I've got super bright license plate lights now with red strips on them. And I have my radio knobs back. One thing to mention I found is the rain guards are not identical to the OEM ones. We'll go to the other side here because I have a piece of that old one in my hand already. So the issue previously mentioned with the fitment with the mirror has to do with, here's the old one. As you can see, it has a little indentation. The new ones do not. So that's the issue there, but the nice shiny black gives it a whole new look. I didn't line them up perfectly, but you can't really tell too much. So that's where we are, $150 worth of aftermarket parts on an old work truck. Hope you enjoyed the video.